Hey guys, here are my UFC on Fox predictions. The fights are this Saturday, and as always you can go to MMAGirls.net for all my videos, and also follow me on Twitter, go to my Facebook page. There's many ways to watch this video. First prediction is Pat Barry versus Lavar Johnson, and Barry, he's a very spirited young man, very enthusiastic about stuff. I remember meeting him one time in LA very briefly, and he was just a ball of energy. And obviously he fights that way as well. Lavar mentioned in, I think it was MMA Fighting interview online, that he feels that Barry's a little bit more cautious after his Czech Congo fight and Stefan Struve. He's been a little bit, a little bit gun shy with stuff. So we'll see how this fight goes. Both guys are strikers. Both guys are good. I think Barry might just edge out Lavar on this. So I'm going to go with Barry by TKO. Next prediction, and did I mention in the first one that I love this card? This whole card, I do not know who to pick. So it's going to be a fun one. Next prediction is Polaris versus Belcher. And a lot of you know I've done a bunch of videos with Alan right before he actually had his eye injury. So he's been out of the UFC for a while. And the only thing that scares me, there's two things that scare me in this fight, is Polaris's heel hooks and, oh, that's my phone. Hello! Is Polaris's heel hooks and Belcher's possible ring rust. He's been away. I don't know. Both guys are great at jiu-jitsu. I mean, Polaris is dangerous, but Alan is no slouch either. And I'm sure he's trained really hard for this fight and has prepared for all the crazy heel hooks. I'm going to go with Alan on this one by TKO. I know it's kind of a risky move. A lot of people going with Polaris on this one. I think it could be either him by submission or Alan by TKO, so I'm going to go with Belcher by TKO. Okay, next prediction, but before I start, I have to address a common theme I've been seeing in all my prediction videos with comments, and people have always asked what my accent is. I'm from South Africa. I was born in South Africa. I was raised in South Africa, but I've lived in America for almost half my life now, so my accent is all over the place. Sometimes it comes out more American, sometimes it comes out more South African. I can't help it. Bear with me, it's all jumbled. I'll be okay, you'll be okay, it's fine, it's just an accent, but I've noticed people are kind of like getting crazy about it. Next prediction is Johnny Hendrix versus Koscheck, and I am super duper excited about this fight. Both guys are great wrestlers, great fighters. Koscheck has improved so much in the past few years. I remember not being that big of a fan of his, and in terms of fighting style, and he's really proven me wrong. He's been working on his stand-up. He's been Paul Daly, Mike Pierce, Matt Hughes, the list goes on. Johnny is on a hot streak. I met him about 4 years ago. He's a great guy, and like I said, he is on a hot streak. Koscheck has the experience, been around for a long time. Both guys, great wrestling. I'd give Hendrix just a little edge with the wrestling. I'm picking Hendrix to win. I want Hendrix to win. Koscheck really, he finds a way to win, going back and forth, but I want Hendrix to win. I don't know how, but I have a feeling he will, like I said, because he's on this hot streak. So I'm picking Hendrix by whatever he wants. Last prediction is Nate Diaz versus Jim Miller. And did I mention that I'm excited about this card? Because I am, but when I'm excited about a card, it also means it's hard for me to pick. Both guys are tough. Both guys are good at jiu-jitsu. Diaz is just tricky with his jiu-jitsu. I mean, he's the one that finds a way to win. I remember just watching fights from his, and you think he's losing, or he is losing, and suddenly he throws up a sneaky triangle and ends up winning. Jim is super tough, and a lot of guys are kind of upset the fact that he isn't given more credit for all the hard work he's put in, all the fights he's fought, and the fact that Diaz is getting a title shot if he wins this. So, all this crazy internet chatter about that. I think both guys are tough. I like both guys. It's hard for me to pick because I feel like this fight could go either way. Although I'm leaning towards Diaz because, like I said, he does find a way to win. I give him a little bit more edge in the jiu-jitsu department. Yeah, Diaz by submission. Plus, he's got cardio for days. He does triathlons like all the time. So, Diaz.